Hey guys, it's Doc, and today I'm going to take you on a little road trip. I'm going to take you around the neighborhood, and I met a new neighbor down the road. Of course, he saw my lawn. He and his wife, we started talking. What are you using? What type of... So I said, let me just come over and take a look at it. Well, he's got a big property, really big property. So he's close to 50,000 square feet or so. So let's go over there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take you up in the air. We're going to look at it, and I'm going to show you how I do an evaluation and some basic simple steps that everyone needs to do if you have what I call, let's just call it what it is. It's kind of a crappy lawn. So let's go take a look at it. Hold on. Hey guys, yeah, so the usual thing, I'm out working on the grass, couples walking by, they stop and talk to me, and we start talking about the grass and the lawn. We get into a deep conversation. I said, look, let me just come by and take a look at your grass real quick. So I did that, and I'm going to walk back over there today and show you an evaluation. And what I do when I look at a lawn, there are two things that I'm really looking at. Number one, is there enough current Bermuda established on this lawn where I can just push this Bermuda and not have to overseed it? And that's the case, I would say 90% of the time. This is an unusual situation in that his property is so big. The total property is like 56,000 square feet. The lawn area that we're looking at is about 40,000 square feet, but it's varying. So he had sod in some area, he didn't have sod, and they've been in this place like 15 years. So it's kind of a tricky situation. So let's go over, I'll take you over there, we'll take a look at it. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't seen the Real Mower giveaway that we're doing, go to our channel and look at the Real Mower giveaway that we're doing. It's a $2,000 Real Mower giveaway, and all you gotta do is just subscribe to our channel on the website, and that's it. And we're giving that away in August. So let's go look at this lawn. So I'm going to walk along here. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. So right here, I have pretty good Bermuda establishment. So this front area up in here, this is a big property, by the way. But all along the front here, we're good. Now we have some bare spots over here. That's filling in. We got all kinds of runners. So this area I consider to be pretty good. So let's walk down here. Now we got a lot of weeds here. So you can see we got a lot of weeds, but we still have Bermuda. And there's Bermuda all along here on the front. Then, again, real weak weeds here, but there is Bermuda, so I can push this. The problem comes into play is back over here. Now this is a massive almost field back over here. And you can see the Bermuda. See the Bermuda? Well, the contractor stopped the sod right about this tree, and so we lose the established Bermuda back over here. So now we're coming up into dead zones where, to be honest, I don't have any Bermuda established. There's no Bermuda. So this whole area has to be reseeded. Again, this is a massive property. It's 56,000 square feet. But let me tell you what. Let me show you how long these people, you want to see how long these people have been in this house? See those cypress trees? What are they, 40 feet tall? When he planted them, they were 18 inches. All these cypress trees, a massive, massive wall of cypress trees all around the property. All those trees were 18 inches when he planted them. That's a 15-year-old cypress right there. So same thing here. As I'm coming around, there's the back of the house. As I'm coming around here, I get sort of the same thing. Now this looks like, look at that. Can you identify that? That's common Bermuda right there. So someone mixed in common Bermuda here. So I've got sod Bermuda, common Bermuda, weeds, I got all kinds of stuff. But I wanted you to see the property and what I'm looking at. Back here, it looks like a little bit more established. I know he put turf in here, Bermuda turf in here a few years back. And you can see, actually this is really well established. We just got some weeds. So I'm gonna walk back up to the front, but you can see this is a massive property. Again, there are areas where I could easily just push it, kill off the weeds and push the Bermuda. But he's even got some, looks like a centipede over there maybe. So we just have a big mix mash of grasses sitting here right now. I'm gonna go back up the front, and this is another huge area up here. This is, I think, one of the biggest lots in this whole subdivision, to be honest. So what's my determination? I thought that was kind of a cool way to actually show you guys that lawn. But let's talk about the determination for this. Number one, there are too many areas that just simply don't have Bermuda grass in it for me just to try and push this lawn. That's number one. So I recommended that we go ahead and we overseed the entire property. The problem being that we're not, to bring equipment out there would probably be too expensive for this guy. So we got a lot of rain. I had some extra seed. He's going to order some more seed. So we're just going to throw some like Yukon or Blackjack out there and see if it'll take. That's number one. So just pushing the current Bermuda is not going to work. And because of the mixed grasses out there, I said, let's just go ahead and let's overseed it and see if we can get the new Bermuda to sort of take over as the primary. Number two, we have to fix that soil. These are just average folks. They don't even know, they can't identify grasses. They just kind of threw out some fertilizers from time to time. So I know for a fact, based on my soil, what their soil problem is. So I prescribed 10-10-10, 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet every 3 to 4 weeks for the next few months. That soil, they've been in that house for 15 years, and that soil has really never had any kind of fertilizer in a proper form on a regular basis. So I need to really correct that soil. So we're going to throw down 10-10-10, and we're going to throw it down every 3 to 4 months. Now, once the seed starts to germinate, starts to take, and once that soil correction is starting to take effect, then I can come back with the new, by that time, the new PGF Complete will be available. So I'll be able to come in here with PGF Complete, put probably 2 coats of that before the late summer, early fall, put down PGF Complete. Let me tell you what, that stuff will just explode. Across the street, we've been testing it over there, dark green, just explosion of growth. So if you don't know about the new PGF Complete, again, watch that mower giveaway video, and I describe about the new generation, the second generation of PGF Complete. We had PGF granular, now we're coming out with PGF Complete. Now what about Super Juice? It's a funny story. He's only got one spigot on the house because one of the back spigots doesn't work, and that one spigot has real low water pressure. I tested it and I was like, man, I'm not going to come out here and spray this 50,000 square feet with Super Juice. I'd have to backpack it, and I may give it one treatment once the grass comes up. I may backpack. I have an electric backpack sprayer. I may go out and do a treatment of Super Juice backpack. I'm not going to do too much with the weeds right now because we're going to be planting new Bermuda grass, and it's kind of hot, and I'm just going to sort of let the weeds. I told him what we're going to do is we're going to attack the weed problem in the late fall and in next spring. I told him about my pre-emergent program, where what we do is we put down very, very strong pre-emergent, and we put it down twice in the springtime. And I have one weed on my lawn, by the way. I have one weed finally out front. It's a piece of crabgrass. I saw it out there. And that's kind of what he's looking at, going, how do I get rid of all my weeds? Well, we're going to take care of that later. Right now, we're focused on, let's get the Bermuda going. If I see that the new seed is actually established and starting to take, and it's starting to develop roots, and it's all good, I probably could go out there with a little bit of broadleaf killer and maybe start to attack some of these, but we'll see. So anyways, if you're in this same sort of situation, I highly recommend, yes, you can attack it. A dethatching machine, I put up another video. You got to go to our channel. I just put up another video about seeding and overseeding, and we used a dethatching machine. If you don't have such a huge lawn, you really should hit it with a dethatcher. It'll stir up the soil, put your seed down, put your 10-10-10 down. Once it starts to establish, put down the PGF Complete and Super Juice, and you'll be all set. And that's how we would restore that lawn. Now, the world's worst Bermuda lawn was just like his a year and a half ago or so. It was just like his. There was maybe, a little bit of Bermuda spread out, and what I did is I did a hard kill of all the weeds on that lawn and pushed it with fertilizer, and that Bermuda just overtook it. Now that is an amazing, amazing looking Bermuda lawn. I don't think they have one weed over there. They don't have one single weed, and it's just solid Bermuda. So it can be done. That same lawn that he has, we turned into the world's worst Bermuda lawn. I'll put up a video of it. But it's amazing what you can do. Remember, Bermuda is very invasive. It'll grow and it'll spread if you get the soil right. I say this time and time again. The first thing you have to do with your lawn is fix your soil. If you're not going to get a soil test, fix it with 10-10-10. Throw down a crap load of 10-10-10 fertilizer and fix your soil. Then you can go into a standard program where we start applying Super Juice and we start the PGF or PGF Complete. That's what we're going to be focused on. So I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time at that restoration project. I'm going to help them out a little bit. I got too much going on with all these other lawns, but I'll go back and we'll sort of, in about 4 or 6 weeks, I'm going to come back with the camera and we're going to do some stuff over there with that big lawn, and we'll see what happens. That's about it, guys. Subscribe for the upcoming updates, and talk to you later. Doc.